Hello everybody, thru24 coming back with something really close to home, something we've done before. It didn't really work out the first time, but I'm going to give this one 110% more than I gave the last time. So today we're playing Fallout New Vegas, the best Fallout game in my opinion. Fight me. Yes. We're just going to do like a kind of like a hardcore series. We're not going to be playing in hardcore mode because like I've played hardcore mode. I have the achievements on PS3. I don't have it on Steam. But I've done it 3 hardcore playthroughs on PS3 of this game. It doesn't add much to the game. It doesn't really make it harder either. It just makes it more annoying. So no, it is a hardcore series, and the fact that if I die, I complete deleting all my saves, deleting the character, deleting all the files, and then I'm just gonna make a new character, start from there. So that's the hardcore aspect of it. But no, we are not going to be playing hardcore mode. So I think I might as well go through it for the people that are new to the channel, people that are watching this for the first time. It's just like, there was a New Vegas series on my channel, like, that happened before. It was like only like 2, maybe 3 episodes. I think the 3rd episode even came out. But it was like, it was alright. It's gonna be, the beginning of it's gonna be much similar to this, where I'm just gonna go around talking about locations, talking about the game. The reason why it didn't really work out was because, well, I don't want to necessarily blame it on my editor, or because like I have a friend who I call Zayden, his name, or Mr. Top Hat, who I've seen in the stream chat a few times, but he edited that series, and the thing ended up is like there were so many issues with it. Okay, this is a personal service announcement. If you're going to ever edit a video, do not use Lightworks. Lightworks is a nightmare of an editing software. Just don't. And basically, I could not get the videos. There was just so many things that went wrong with it, and I basically just had to abandon the series. And so, yeah, I just thought this, like, on Friday, it's like, let's just make a New Vegas series. I want to play New Vegas. Just like, I want to play New Vegas, but I can't, because then I would most likely play on the character in case I brought the series back. So I'm like, let me just make a whole new series. So yeah. And before I really just get into it, I'd just like to say, I would like to thank everyone that subscribed, like the videos recently. It truly helps me out. Only about 66% of people that watch my content are subscribed, and just like, please subscribe. It truly helps me out. And just thank you for watching. Just like, I like that people actually watch my content. But I think I've stalled for long enough. Let's get into the actual game. This is probably one of the best intros to a Fallout game ever. I'm not going to say anything, so you can just sit here and listen to this.
You saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue, you knew just
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Every single time I hear that. And it's the longest cinematic intro to a Fallout game. It's the best one. That's like the best intro to a Fallout game I've heard. It's the only problem I have with it is that it's a little long, but it's long because it's so good. It's like, and Ron Perlman, Ron Perlman's the guy that was doing the voice. Like, it was like, war never changes. That's the best line ever. For this playthrough, I will be using all the DLCs, including Courier Stash. So I will be receiving all these items. Now we wake up to a new beginning. A new beginning
You're
in New
awake.
Vegas.
How about that? Whoa, easy there.
I've been
easy.
watching too many people speedrun
You've
this
been
game.
out cold a
Because
couple of
every
days
single
now.
time
Why don't you just
I
relax
load
a
up a new
sec?
game in New Vegas,
Take
I
your
instantly
bearings.
look and I'm like,
Let's see what
huh?
the damage is. How about your
I
name?
always think it's like, why is it
Can you
in
tell me your
English?
name?
Because when you speedrun this game, wait, what?
Huh.
Oh,
I can't say it's what I'd have
Oh.
picked for you, but if that's your
Did not
name,
mean to do
that's your
that.
name. I'm Doc Mitchell.
oh, it doesn't
Welcome
worry.
to Good Springs.
We can change her
Now,
name
I
later.
hope you
That was an
don't
accident.
mind, but I had to go rooting
'Cause, like,
around there in your
Okay, so
noggin to
for people
pull
who
all
don't know
the bits
this,
of lead
the
out.
original series of this,
I
I,
take
was
pride in
playing
my needlework.
on
You better
mouse and
tell
keyboard,
me
right?
if I left anything
But
out of place.
I couldn't really get used to playing mouse and keyboard on this game really well.
How'd I
And
do?
so I've spent probably all day yesterday just trying to find out how you can connect a PS4 controller to your Steam and Steam connect it to the game, because you're not supposed to be able to connect a PS4 controller to this game, really. This is like you need like a PS3 controller, like an Xbox 360. Like, you are not supposed to be able to connect one of these really well. It took forever, but I did get it through. I don't really know what hair do I want. I want to go Fallen Angel, because I go Fallen Angel a lot in this. No, I was like, I'm like, do I want pink hair or just like really purple hair? I think I might go like purple hair. Just like max red, max like that. Take out all the green. Okay, I want it a little darker. Let's go 200. I think that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Well,
good
I
with
got
that.
most of it right anyway.
The reason I'm playing a female in this game
Okay.
is
No
because
sense
just
keeping you
straight
in
up,
bed anymore.
you are stronger in this
Let's
game if
see
you play a
if we can
female
get you
because of
on your
Black
feet.
Widow. I'll get into Black Widow and like
Good.
that later when
Why don't
we
you walk
get
down to the end
into
of the room?
level 2.
Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Alright. Also, if you see like my camera, like when I'm like articulation or like, is it articulation like aggregation? It's like when you're looking at something. I'd be a little weird because I'm using like a circle pad for that. Glasses, yeah. It's kind of slow. I might try and like fix that later. Ooh, I got 5. That's a good roll. Medics. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to fix that because that's way too slow. Laser pistol. Take everything here.
Looking
Nothing.
good so far.
Crutch. All right.
Go ahead and give the vigor
Now look at
tester a
this.
try.
Like this is nope.
We'll learn
Like
right
this is such a
quick
cool
if you get
thing.
back all your
Like
faculties.
the book's all right, but this is just really cool. Like it's like one of those like thing you test your strength with. 3 strength. Oh, it's been so long since I've done this. Oh, I forget what my build is. I remember Charisma 1, Intelligence 9. I think this is what I want. Let's see, 3. I don't need that. It's just what I kind of want that, though. 3 endurance, 3 strength. I can mitigate those 2. Charisma 1. Always put Charisma 1. 2. Well, the thing is, like, no, that doesn't work because perception doesn't affect VATS accuracy in this. Like, I don't want an 8 for like the extra just AP. And luck for crits because I'm gonna go for a crit build. Because crits you can really like get that OP in the late game. Intelligence, it's an obvious because we don't have idiot savants in this game. Strength might be an issue later on in the game because ooh. I'm gonna put a reasoning for like putting an extra point into endurance because like it's later in this game. A way of raising your special points is to buy an implant. So like it's like 8,000 caps per. You pay 8,000 caps, and you can increase 1 special point by 1 depending on what your endurance is. And so like I want 1 for this. That's 1. 1 for this. 1 for this one. I want 4 things to raise. So yes, I need 4 endurance. I want to raise my agility, intelligence, perception, and strength. I don't want to raise my luck because my luck's already 9, and I could easily raise my luck by other things. So yes, I think I am going to go with endurance 4. That's my build.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well, we know your
So
vitals
fun
are
fact
good,
about this game,
but that don't mean them bullets
depending
will
on
leave
what
you
your
nutted in a
highest
bighorn
or
drop.
like lowest special
What
point
do you
is,
say
like
you take a seat in my couch
he
and we
will
go
say
through
different
a couple of
things. Because
questions?
I have intelligence
See if your
9, he
dog's
says
still
must be
barking.
some frontal lobe damage. And now we gotta take a Rorschach test.
All right.
I don't really need to see this. Basically, just like he says something. What's the first thing in your mind? Now it's like, what do you first think? What do you agree or disagree with the statement? Ironically, speaking of a Rorschach test, I was watching Watchmen, like the Watchmen movie earlier. So it's kind of funny. This is a Rorschach test.
I
Yeah.
don't have nothing to compare it.
So now we get to stats. We can change them. So it doesn't really matter what you answer that questionnaire because you can just change it anyway. I want guns. I want medicine. I want speech. I don't. the issue, this is one of the main issues with New Vegas, is like, speech, it's too OP. It's like, you can avoid about 90% of confrontation using speech. But usually what I try to do is like, I don't use speech at all. But like, the thing is, you can't do a good portion of the game without speech. Like, you need speech to play a good amount of this game. Because you need to talk your way past things, to things, get around things. It's like, it's sad. But yeah, you need speech. Medicine, because medicine. Guns, because guns. Shooty, shooty, bang, bang. Yeah.
Before I turn
That was
you
weird.
loose, I need
He was
one
telling
more
me
thing
press
from
X
you.
to be done, but
I got a
then
form for you to
said
fill
press
out
square.
so I can get a sense of your medical
Yeah,
history.
I might switch this out
Just
for the
a
PS3 controller
formality.
because that feels like
Ain't
more
like
comfortable.
I expect to find you got a family history of getting
Alright.
shot in the head.
Traits. So, like, for people who don't know, traits are basically a double-edged sword. Like, it gives you like a small bonus, but like there's also a bad side to it. Like, built to destroy is like 3% permanent crit chance, but everything breaks 15% faster. And it's like, that's good. Like, that's good if you have like easy means of repair. But in my opinion, the best two things in this are just good natured and skilled. Good natured is a very, very OP trait. Because what good nature does, as it like reads here, is like you'll lose 5 points out of every single combat skill, energy, explosive, guns, melee, and unarmed. But the thing is, that is minus 5 points, right? But you're only going to use 1, 2 maximum. Like, you're either going to use energy and explosives, guns, explosives, melee, or melee and unarmed. You're not going to use all of them, so taking points out of those unnecessary skills just helps, right? And plus, you're going to use every single one of these non-combat skills. Use barter when you buy something, medicine when you're healing, repair when you're repairing, science when you're hacking the computer, and speech you're always using. So that's just always worth it. Skilled is kind of like the most double-edged sword thing, where it's like it gives you 5 points in everything, so you're not losing anything from good natured, and everything that was a good skill gets plus 10 instead of plus 5. So there's no really bad reason to choose good nature and skilled together. The only bad thing about skilled though is that you get 10% less XP forever, but like that can be mitigated by fast learner, I believe it's called. It's like that is kind of overcompensating. It's like I use this to beat this, I'll use this for this, so this will cover for this and cover for that. But overall, free 10 points and half the skills in this game, I think it's worth it. Alright, now we're done with this.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Yeah. Oh, we're not leaving yet, Doc Mitchell. We gotta loot your entire house. What, am I lucky? I'm not lucky. If you're really lucky, there can be stuff from that. Alright. Nothing. Useless ammo. Stim pack. I'll take the water. Boop. Drugs. No, we need to go back into this room because there's a broken machine gun. And because we took that plus 10 to repair, we can fix it. Yeah, and we get some IXP. Chemistry set here. Make some stim packs because, again, 10 plus 10 things. So we have enough science for that. And then there's going to be some bottle caps right here. Hat on there. Now we jump. Oh, come on, get it.
Here, these are yours.
Yeah, Doc Mitchell, look up
Was
to
all
me.
you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might...
Yeah, he found the note. Told us go to this place. Thanks for patching me up. No, we're not playing hardcore mode. And now we take the first step into the new world. Ain't that kick in the head has begun. Gonna quickly save. Alright, let's go. In the flash of white light, we enter the new world again. Now the game's gonna run us through these little things, like saying about DLCs. We'll get into those later. In Gunrunner's Arsenal and Dead Money take a minute, but this Gunrunner's no Dead Money. It's weirdly enough, Dead Money was always the one that comes out last. But yeah, here we are in this new town, Good Springs. Named that because of the local water spring, and there's Dead Money. So yeah, let's get some gear. I think I'm gonna probably just go 10 mil. Armored. Regular hat, reading glasses. Yeah, I think that's it. Now, I want. Yeah, I guess I'll go. No, I'm gonna sell stuff first. I'm gonna go talk to chat, not stealing. Alright. Chat.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
So one thing I'm gonna try for this series, I didn't really do it in the beginning in Doc Mitchell's house because everyone's heard that. I wanted to like sit there and actually listen to the dialogue these characters say and appreciate it because I feel like everyone just skips through it, not appreciating what these voice actors did to make this masterful game.
Can do.
So yes, I'm gonna sit through some of it. Don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. Nope, nope. I'm gonna keep the throwing spears because throwing spears can be fun. I don't need blue cannon. I'm not using melee. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Nice. There's anything from him I need. Ooh, GRA. Ooh. I don't think I'm gonna buy the plasma pistol because the plasma pistol is very OP very early on. I think I might come back here later.
Another satisfied customer.
But no, I think we're just gonna push on with the early story. Hidden. Oh, this is weird doing controller. Alright, now we're in. 18 XP. Can't hack that. I probably can hack that actually. Hidden. Okay. 4 attempts at hacking. Precise. Helping. That was surprisingly lucky. Ooh, that was a good chunk of XP. Disengage lock. Alright. I am losing a little bit of karma for stealing, but it's not much. Mine, fine. Sledgehammer. Ooh. Dirty water, I don't need that. Alright. I think I'm gonna come out.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Why do her lips move like murmur? And then she didn't say anything. Then she went on. Can you help me?
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Yep. And there's also another magazine right here that I can take. Also a pull cue. Yeah, it's not really it in this side of the bar. In this side of the bar, there is something though I would like. This 357. 357. Sing you to heaven, smithing Weston. Go count your blessings. I don't know why, but I've just been thinking of just like things that like kind of like bars that like rhyme with 357. I don't know why. It's because, like, I was watching this anime rap about, like, I'm not going to go into that
Now,
because probably no one
see the
cares.
sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Let's see how shooting...
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
So it's been a minute since I played this game.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help.
Probably should do that.
Nice shot.
Alright.
Well, that's a start. But I don't... Tell you what.
Oh, I didn't mean to
I
do
gotta
that.
go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
No.
Suit yourself.
This basically
Hope
just...
this helped you some.
You go
I'm
to the
heading
other
back
side
now.
of the map.
Hope I didn't miss
Alright,
anything good on the
Other side of Good
jukebox.
Springs.
Diane would never
There's
forgive
like 3
me.
geckos there.
Hey, do me a favor.
You will, if you
Trudy,
haven't played this game,
she's
you'll
the
learn what
bartender up
geckos
at the
are later.
Prospector. Kind of
They're
the town
just
mom.
like, you kill 3 of them.
She likes to meet newcomers.
You find this
She'd
dead
be
guy.
cross with me if I didn't ask you to
That's
poke your
a dead
head in and
gal
say
usually.
hi.
She might be alive very rarely. Yeah, it's not much. Now we head back inside, and magically there's a new person here we haven't met yet.
Hey there.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
Yeah. Now I gotta talk to this lady.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
What's that argument?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where is he?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. You mean
why don't
murder
you just
him?
kill him?
That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Yeah, let's talk about something else.
All right.
Do you know anything about the man who shot me?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Say where they're going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why's that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
I can fix your radio if you want.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Yeah. So we're gonna fix her radio quickly, and she'll like us more. Repair. 9 XP. Simple.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
This is the most annoying thing ever, because with my build, I always just come in here, because you have to talk to her for the main story to progress naturally. You always will have 19, 20 with my build. It's always the most annoying thing ever.
You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
I don't think she has anything for me. She has moonshine. No, she doesn't have anything. Alright, bye. That's probably my rifle. So now we are going to be heading uptown, and we are going to be checking up on a certain little somebody that has pissed off one of the local mini powers. That'd be... Nope. I just heard, like, being attacked sound in my head. Like that dun dun dun. Probably just me. Sunset. Let's see.
That's close enough.
Ooh, he pulled a gun on me.
Who are you, and what do you want with me?
If you're gonna shoot, better not miss.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Just know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
I can help.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Yeah. And you can just loot this entire place. He doesn't really care. It's like, yeah, he just like... You can... How this quest basically works is like... It's a very good introduction quest. Because what it basically tells you is... Go around this town, ask everybody, and they'll present you with a thing they can help with. Like, you talk to Pete, he'll give you explosives. You talk to Chet, he'll give you armor. Talk to Doc, he'll give you medical supplies. Trudy will just give you more bodies to throw at the enemy. But for every single one of them, you need a specific speech check. For like explosives for Pete, barter for Chet. I think it's just speech for bar lady. I forget her name. Yeah, let's open this first. Is it just me, or when you're like picking a safe, like a lock, in one of these games, does it always just feel like they generally just are just like to the, what's my right? I don't know what's gonna be in the video. To the right, though, I always feel like just like it feels like slightly tilted to the right. Like it's always more likely that the lock's the sweet spot's to the right. I don't know. That's just me. Yeah, I'm gonna run down here, talk to Sunny. I really hope that this series doesn't fail. That's kind of a random thing to say, but I really like this game. I want to play it. I want to show it to the world. I know the world already knows about this game. Lord probably knows a lot more about this game than I do. I just want to be out there, do my own thing. Sunny.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I am. We need your help to take out the powder gangers.
Say no more. I'm in.
That was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy.
Trudy,
if you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere. And Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc...
Goodbye, yeah. I can just talk to everybody, help convince them. I might as well get the ones I can.
So you're planning on taking on Joe?
Speech. This is the most powerful weapon in this game. Art of the Silent Fist. Speech. A lot of fun.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like
Silver
you.
tongue.
I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Oh, and the first level up of the series, level 2. No. That's... I don't know why I'm doing that. It's a waste of skill points, but I just want to do it anyway. Speech, I want the 40. 40. Yeah. Boop. Okay, so this is what I was talking about later. Not later, earlier in Documental's house about Black Widow. Like why I play a man is because this perk specifically Black Widow. In combat, you do 10% damage against male opponents, and you'll have unique dialogue options, persuasion, with guys. Well, like the majority of people in this game are guys, so that's just a 75% chance of the time when you're fighting somebody, 10% extra damage. That's just nice. Because, like, the Legion, a faction we'll run into later, their entire faction is men. MNCR is, another faction we'll learn later, is primordially men. Primarily. I had to say primordially. Primarily men. So that's just free damage. And there's a good amount of male raiders and such. Yeah. So I'll head out here, talk to Chet, and I might as well talk to Pete first. Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Give me some dynamite, man.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
And this is why I put my thing up to 25.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Oh, I shouldn't have skipped that. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I feel like that's probably the one that nobody ever gets, was the one from Easy Pete. Because no one ever starts a game with 25. I shouldn't,
Hey,
probably
you looking to buy some
long-term
supplies?
should have done that, putting points in. Supplies.
Now
like
just
powder
hold on.
gangers.
I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. Right. Just keep me...
Well, I think the only thing he gives is leather armor. He gives you like 3 pairs of leather armor that like you repair together. But I think my vault suit's better. Yeah, because I think all leather armor gives you is just 6, maybe 7. So my vault suit's better anyway. I talked to the doc.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Some medical supplies.
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare. I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
We got extra because I have higher medicine. Again, 10 extra points in medicine because of skilled and good-natured. It's just a good choice. And that will be it because I'm not going to waste time. Look, do I have a barter book? So what this game does is, like, as you can see here, meeting people, it gives you a temporary plus 10 speech. I don't think I have a Salesman Weekly. No, I don't have Salesman Weekly. Oh, I do have Salesman Weekly. Alright, let's go get leather armor. Because, like, I don't think I've ever really convinced every single person to do this. You see that, like, on the road? Like, when like, the texture changes when I walk closer to it. Kind of weird, but whatever. Let's save. Okay. Salesman Weekly.
You looking to buy some
Nope. Supplies.
This again? Like I said, I'm against taking on the powder gangers. My supplies aren't cheap, you know.
This is one of my favorite things about this. You could tell they put a lot of work into this quest because usually when like you're doing a quest, you don't meet like the skill requirement or something. You leave, then we have it. You come back to them, you talk to them. They say the exact same voice line because they want to do voices for this for like extra thing like that they don't know when you're coming back. This is the only quest in the game. I believe that there's extra dialogue if you do not have a requirement and come back and do it. Every single one of the characters you can ask is an extra dialogue line in case you can't do it and come back. Boop.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo.
And now I believe we can just sell it back to him. Can we? Hey, we can. Oh, he doesn't have any money. Well, whatever. Now we've convinced every single person in this town to help us fight the powder gangers. Well, not every single person. Alright. Now we're gonna get up here. I'm gonna pull up. No, actually I think I am gonna use the varmint rifle for this. My favorite gun in this game, ironically, is the unique variant of the varmint rifle, the Rat Slayer. Yo.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny's with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Now, Sonny will walk in.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
Let's go.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
No, we're gonna run out. Let's hope I can get it quick. I want to see if it clicks good. Because there is really no just delay. Or there barely is. Quick scoping and follow it to Vegas. What does the world come to? Now, part of me is just really hoping that they just die. That's just more loot for me. Where are they? Oh. Feel real nice if you load them in game. Oh wow, this gun's crap. Nope. Do I need 327? No, I probably should have picked up some ammo for that. Dead. Dead. We all dead. Hey, we won! This game, this fight is, if you just get everybody here to fight for you, stop saying game.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Money. You're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Yeah, so if you just go Crimson Caravan later in the game, he'll give you more money. I think it's just like another 150. Money. Stealth boy. I never understand why he has a stealth boy on him, because he never uses it. It doesn't matter how long you wait, he'll never use a stealth boy in the fight. He just has one. Guaranteed cowboy hat. Shotgun. I did not mean to pick that up. Rifle. Oh, dynamite. Dynamite's one of the really easy early game ways to get money. Don't need this. Oh, this one's better. I'm gonna buy some ammo for this. I think, people, once we go and get some more ammo for this, I think I'm actually gonna wrap it up for episode 1 today.
Howdy.
Hey.
That was a hell of...
It was a hell of a fight. Ooh. I don't need that. Okay. Could get some of that too. Single. You can have 2 of these. There we go.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah. So I think for today, people, I'm gonna end episode 1 of our new Fallout New Vegas series. Just like, I'm having so much fun recording this because this is my favorite game in the world. I just like if you made it this far into the video, comment something down below. I don't care what it is, just comment something. Comment the word something, actually. Just thank you for watching, everybody. My name's Newton. I just have a good night, people. Stay nuclear.